Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another chart of the week. I'm Lisa Miller. Each and every week, I bring you guys the insights and the data, and of course, the so what, now what, across a multitude of topics around connections and trust and everyday life. Sometimes that data is light and easy to understand. Sometimes it's kind of heavy. This week is going to feel a little heavy. The data shows that Americans, we want our friendships to last. We want our communities to be safe. And as you guys know, I always say that when joy is greater than fear, that growth begins. But what happens when the scales tip and that fear becomes greater than joy? Let's take a look at this chart. This is the fear side of what I'm seeing in the data today. The first is this idea of empathy. 4 and 10 are basically saying that if somebody has a different political view, they basically can't empathize with them. And what that ends up happening is that I'm seeing about a quarter of Americans saying that they just are silenced. They don't say anything if they feel like their opinion is the outlier within the group. And then the last bullet point is just around feeling safe when we go out. 4 and 10 are fearful of bad behavior and rising violence. So what this chart is telling us is that the will to stay connected is there. And the idea of good intentions and learning something new is possible. I'd love these numbers to be higher, but basically what we have is about 6 and 10 said friendships can thrive even if political views are different, and that people might assume positive intent and good intentions, and then learning from people with different views. That's good. I hope that we can see these numbers higher, though, over time. So what's the so what, now what? The data is clear. People want connections. At the same time, the data is clear that fear is holding people back right now. But what if the challenge and the opportunity was to actually give reasons and trust that speaking up, leaning in and listening, and building true friendships was worth it? But if fear continues to dominate, the silence and the violence are going to take over. But if we choose joy and lead with joy, it'll rebuild and fortify what connects us in the first place. Until next time.